So I now know there is a way to unseal the vault, but in order to do this we need to gain the codes to the areas that represent those seals, and in order to do that I need to understand what the content of that reel was that was showing us how to like open a secret room in the tower. So I need to review some of my information and see if I can work that out. Yeah, so we discovered a vast subterranean lake beneath the submerged structure. The sealed vault is resting on that shore of the lake, and there are 3 interfaces, each marked with one of the 3 symbols from the vault. I rotated the mechanism in front of the vault, causing it to strain against the chains holding it shut. Moments later, rays of green light spilled out of the vault. Yeah, that lets us see about the hidden seals. The light coming out of the vault gave me a vision of climbing a spiral staircase to a room near the top of a tower. One of the stranger's inhabitants pointed at a mural of an identical tower beneath the ringed planet, then picked up an artifact and carried it downstairs to a room with a green fire. Sometime later, 2 of the lamps in the mural room turned off, plunging the mural into darkness and revealing a secret passage. The passage leads to 3 wooden containers, each marked with a glowing vault seal. Yeah, okay, so we need to go to the tower, and then we need to go through the fire in that basement to the location in like the other world. And then we'll be able to somehow turn off those lights through there. There's more things to find in the woodland and in the cove as well in that other world. I'm not sure what we're calling it. Like, it sort of seems like, yeah, it's just some sort of mental connection to their home world. And what I previously said, oh, it was like electricity at the top of the tower. But because it's showing the 3 rooms with the branches plus the vault, it seems like maybe that's some sort of uplink to basically to their homeworld, and that's how we were able to experience it. So we have a time factor here because when the dam comes down, it topples the tower eventually, and that means we can no longer use it to access the other world, and then can no longer use the rooms as well because the water stops us. So we have to make sure we're there. Now, what is the best? I think the lift is still the fastest access because it doesn't require any faffing as such with the doors and things like that. Oh wait, is there no lift on this side? Interesting. Okay, it's only on the other side that there's a lift. Okay, let's go through the door then. No secret entrance for us today. Okay, to the tower. We need to grab an artifact somewhere, but there should be one in one of the buildings there. I'm not sure if there's actually a name for the other world that we go to. I just call it the other world. Okay, remove lanterns. Take the artifact. And let's have a snooze. And let's go over. Oh yeah, if we go to that room on this side where we need to turn off the lights, is that how we need to do that? So yeah, if we go down there, okay, we need to do that thing where we get the secret passage, secret way across. This is the building with the stomping that I was scared of before, I think, as well. Unnecessary stomping. Yeah, we need to extinguish those, because yeah, I haven't actually gone deeper into here, right? Like I've heard the stomping, but then I went back to the tower. Yeah, so we can light that up, and then we can access the bottom. But yes, we should probably get brave at some point and investigate the stomping and the rest of this area, because there is more here. I'm just not that eager to know what is stomping about. Sounds like a bad time. Okay, so if we access the room from here now, I think I've done it, but maybe I didn't understand I had to do something here. At the time, at least. Oh yes, because there are candles here, so we can actually extinguish all of this And then the room is dark. So if we just go back now, go back to the other side. So try to do it before the tower topples over. Then we might be able to access the secret room. And go back normally by just snoozing again, or do we just jump in the water and reset ourselves? Okay, we can't even snooze. Okay, let's just jump in the water then, since that's a sure way to get back to our side. Whee! And now we have to go back out, go around the side, and access the other room. Can we just jet back into it? Maybe not. Okay. Let's get in and see if that did what we thought it would do. Yep, the room is dark here and there is a passage. Now there is a different staircase. Okay. Okay, the ship log is taking a note of this. So this opens up that area we haven't been able to get to yet because it's either inaccessible through Broken Bridge or inaccessible through... Oh no, it's burned! Oh no, it's burned. Oh no, it's burned. Well then, oh, there is a code. Yeah, code for the grabber, but we know that because you can get it another way. Well, I got excited that we got to the codes, and yeah, that was a trap, or, well, not a trap, but that was a misdirection. They're like, oh yeah, you can just get the codes over here. Well, but what that gives us is this code, so if we can get access to that location, at least that's something. So, what are we gonna do now then, since that does not let us get the codes? I assume because it gives us a code for the real location, there might be unburned reels there, so that we get the copies where, yeah, they actually show us the codes on the reel, and we can see it like that. Just in time, as the tower topples over. Okay, so it won't be long, probably before the sun goes, but what else can we do? I guess the last location available is the hidden gorge, other side, but yeah, I don't think there will be time. So what are our options now? Go to the tower on the start next time and access that location and actually finish it off, like see what's stomping and see what else is there. Because it feels like you're accessing the kind of the slide area, like where I guess to make those slides is gonna be crucial to receiving this information, but I don't know how to get there because you can't jump there from the side. You can see it, but you can't get there from here. We can't get through there because there's ghost matter blocking the way. I mean, I could try it because we're about to die anyway, like if I can make it there. So I assume there is some secret entrance situation also for us to solve. But yeah, the sun is going, so we may not have time. Yeah, ghost matter, like immediately ghost matter, and I barely had any health, so I died. Okay, let's review our log quickly and then go exploring, because yes, time is of the essence with those mechanics. Ship log, yep, the simple room where we find out that yes, the contents have been burned away. Yeah, but the slide reel, there are symbols. We have to first even find a place where to enter the symbols. And yeah, everything leads to the sealed vault, so that's probably like the big thing that we have to uncover. So yeah, the woodlands, I guess we can do the woodlands first, because that's the thing that gets destroyed first, because that's the one at the very bottom next to a dam. So we're gonna start with that. So I guess while the resets don't no longer kind of provide us a way to, you know, let's do some other thing in terms of going to a different planet, there still are the place for us to review logs and think about things. Because yeah, we don't go back to our ship once we're in the stranger. We can't, but it just feels like, why would we? Still have to figure out what that probe was, or whatever that grabby thing is supposed to be. Okay. Through the raft. I grab an artifact first, so we can actually cross over. Yes, I'm still curious about how they've got ghost matter on this ship. Because obviously we know where it came from, and therefore, how did they get affected by it? Unless this is just one of those, you know, oh, it's a game mechanic we use for blocking of access, don't worry about it. But this game seems like it does have answers for those sort of things, right? It doesn't just go like, yeah, whatever. So it feels like it should be something that's explainable, even if just by the comet, because their solar system seems to be nearby. So it could be like, oh yeah, the comet passed through their solar system and was expelling a bit of the matter while there, but not enough to like wipe everyone out or anything like that. Okay, time for exploring. I am curious, how long did it take people to figure out those things? How long before you knew, like, oh, I just need to go to sleep at the green fire to teleport over? Because obviously I've sort of, even after seeing the reel or like the vision of it, I didn't quite understand that you had to use the sleep mechanic, because I thought, oh, it's just for passing time, not for actually doing anything. So yes, I do wonder how long it takes for people to click on certain things. You know, let me know in the comments. As always, you know, if something was really obvious to you, or if it took you ages to work something out. I keep forgetting I don't have jetpacks in here. Because I am curious after my base game playthrough, how different am I doing from other people? I am sort of lost in the woods here. Like, there are some candles to light up the way here, so it feels like we should be maybe exploring, but not quite clear where it leads us because it's so dark here all the time. I assume maybe the inhabitants have night vision, so they're able to keep better track of what's going on. Okay, that seems to be the end. That's water, okay, yeah. I don't have jetpacks, so no jumping in, because that just takes us out when our flame goes out. Okay, so seems nothing on this side. Don't even remember how I got here. No, that's just back to that bit where there is nothing there. And there is rumbling, so I think first rumbling is when the solar battery opens. Because yeah, as soon as the dam breaks, this place will wipe out and wake us up. Yeah, this is how we opened that door. But, well, it says there's more to explore here, but it doesn't feel like we did find anything here. Like, we just found a dead end. So what are we missing about this area? Yep, through the cave. Because yeah, when I came here via raft to this area, I could not get past the cave because you can't turn the lights off from the other side. But that just brings us a raft. So I'm not quite sure. Because yeah, this raft, as far as I can tell, we cannot steer it. It only goes forward. Oh! Silly me. Fell in the water. Let's quickly try this again. Like, does it disappear? Or is that why I fell? Does it disappear if you blow out all the candles? It's like what's keeping the raft entangled in is the light. Because yeah, that's how we call it in too. we bring it forward with the light. So yes, I went over this bridge to this other side, but I didn't see anything there. So I'm not quite sure. There is something there, and there's like music playing and stuff like that. But how would we get there? Yeah, here's the tower area. So we could stop here and try to investigate the stomping. Or we can't, oh no, because there is no dock available to us. Yeah, without us coming from here, okay. I guess not, then we'll have to move to the tower and do this. What else can we see then? So yeah, as far as we know, there are 4 entry points into this realm. The 3 branch rooms and the vault room. So that's how we can get here. But that then affects what we might have access to. Like, we've been here, we know what this is. But that's how we basically find out about the vault area having access to a special area here, to the underground lake. Or the subterranean lake. And we're back to the cove here. But yeah, we're going underwater. Okay, well, so the tower will be toppled, but there is still some time to access it before it completely falls. So we might be able to explore from there. I'm sort of like part avoiding it because I really don't fancy finding out about the stomping. Like, let just the stomper stomp in peace. I don't need to get involved in that business. Yep, park on the roof. Good enough. You have to be quick about it, because yeah, this tower is also on a timer. Hello, Mr. Stomper. Can we be friends? I guess we haven't even kind of gone this side. Okay, there's a lift here. Yeah, back to the stomping. Just using the candles to keep track and bring a little bit of light to this place. It's not quite the same, but what this kind of reminds me of is like Fatal Frame 2, which I absolutely love this game, I don't know why. It's a Japanese game where you are in a haunted village and like, so it's like, yeah, all wooden and old things. And you have to fight ghosts by taking pictures of them, which I found to be a really fun mechanic, even though the game is like super scary to me. Okay, that's an alarm. That will just wake us up. So nothing to do there. Can we get like earplugs for ourselves? Because then we can just sleep through the alarm. Or, you know, I don't even need earplugs. I have natural ability to sleep through my alarms. So this mechanism would not work for me. Okay, we're approaching it from a different side this time. So we've somewhat avoid the stomping. Maybe we shouldn't put this on, like we want the door open in case the stomper tries to get us. So there's a lift down, or there's door through. Oh yeah, don't light up. So lift down, will it get us over there? Musical instruments. No candles here, so we can't see. Like between my footsteps and the sound of water, I'm like, is that just me here, or am I hearing someone walk behind me? Okay, that's an alarm as well, so we can't access that area either. That's the only thing that's in the middle for now. But, I mean, yes, there is something, there's like stairs down. But without the ability to disable that alarm, we won't be able to access it. Yeah, so we have to learn about that. We have to learn about how do we disarm the alarm. Or yeah, get earplugs. But where is the stomping coming from? Because actually, like, I've gone a full circle now and I've not seen anyone or anything. This is just a window to see through. Is the stomping just a sound effect to scare us? So there is a roof, or like there is a room for another room above us there. This planet's very pretty. Yeah, that just gives us the access to the other part of the tower, which we already know about. Okay, we're toppling. The sun is coming for us. But yeah, what does that mean in terms of our plan for the next run? Because it feels like we need to work out the alarms and we need to work out how to get in there. Because I thought like, oh, maybe I could go over the top, but no, those cliffs are very tall and they're very tall on that side as well. So there isn't a way to like hop on top of that and do this. So yeah. What is my next best step here? I guess, I mean, exploring the other side and we check in the log to see if there's still things marked as there's more to do there, but we do know that some of those areas are blocked off by alarms, so unless we understand alarms, we can't get those things. Yes, it started guarded by alarm, so there's a well, but we can't do that. And there's still more in the woodlands. So I guess I'm just missing something in terms of discovery here. Like I have to go there and like proper sweep the area. And what can we find here? So there's this side which just takes us to the ability to call in the raft, like, and go through the cave, and some lookout point. So yeah, we can blow that out, and it will take us to the raft pier. But that's not what we're wanting. I don't know, because again, like, how do you? Is there a way to control the raft or not? That doesn't help that it's so dark and like we can only really see with this focus, but then we move really slowly. Because yeah, that's the bridge up and down. We could see it from the raft. Oh, is that a secret staircase I didn't see? No, I have the feeling I've walked in here before. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay, there is something to do here. A whole other area that I missed. Okay, that at least explains what was I not seeing before. And yeah, that lets us go to that place where there is music. But I'm not sure that's a good thing, you know, because music would imply someone's there. Is that an artifact? Someone is there, someone's walking around. We should hide. It's one of them. So they are here and they are looking around. So we have to dodge them. Like, I do get the feeling that they would just not be happy if they spotted an outsider in their secret world place. Okay, this is a teleporter. So we can go over to the other side. Ah, that's the dam again. Where does that take us? That's back to... Okay, yeah, we got pulled out. Okay, well, it seems like we have to come here at the very start. So we're in with a chance to properly explore the place before the dam wakes us up. But... Oh, did I open the cave? I think I did, because if we've opened some parts of it, we are able to just use the other access points and then take a raft through. So hopefully I left myself with an opening from another location, and if not, then I have to do that on the next go. They take a turn too early. What is this then? It's just like, in case you get stuck here, you can just hop through. Yeah, okay, it's... because yeah, I thought I was turning to the hidden gorge, but I turned too early. So that just lets us access it through after you get stuck in that area. Well, the sun is looking like it's gonna be our time soon, so we'll go from the start. We will go from the start, we will access the first area just to enable the things we need, like make the cave open, and then we can go all the way to Hidden Gorge and use that room, because that room never gets flooded, so we're only limited by the lifetime of the sun. And then we can be exploring, and then we can face the fact that those creatures are there, or at least one of them is still there and is patrolling. But yeah, I am not keen for them to catch me, because I just don't have a good feeling about them. Like, I'm not saying they're necessarily evil people, but considering they came here with a cloaked ship and everything, yeah, they're not gonna be keen on outsiders not only getting on their ship, but actually using their technology to access, like, either their homeworld or the vision of their homeworld. Either way, it just doesn't sound like something they would want. Like, again, the Nomai were fascinated by science and fascinated by other living beings, and they wanted other living beings to be okay. Like, they specifically didn't open a mine near our lake because they didn't want us to get hurt when we were just little tadpole creatures. But I just don't get that feeling about this race. They had some violent outbursts, burning things down. I might be just judging them. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they're cool, and we will all be friends. Okay, we're gonna focus now. So first thing, we get into this first building, get an artifact. Then we get into the first chamber, get into that grove, and to unlock the cave there so that it is accessible when arriving through our raft. Then we're gonna go to Hidden Gorge, and we're gonna go in there to the room to the other side, and then we're gonna raft across to the grove, and then we're gonna explore from there, because there's more to explore. But you know, if we stay in any of the other locations, we get cut off by the water eventually. So Hidden Gorge is the place that lets us stay the entire time. So that's the plan. That's the plan that I want to be focused on, and we'll see how my execution's gonna be. How can I possibly mess this up? Okay, on the other side, we just quickly walk around outside and then across to where that place is. We can blow out some candles. Okay, so that opens the cave access. So when we come here from another place, we can walk out. I think we just have to go in the water to wake up. Yeah, so yeah, concealing it still doesn't help if we actually dunk it in the water. I guess it's a stealth mechanic, like we can hide ourselves from the creatures. It's a good thing, like, this raft doesn't have any sort of durability that gets decreased when we crash into things, because that would make the whole thing so much harder. Okay, managed to take the turn, so to the Hidden Gorge we go. It's weird that when the solar panels deployed, we get like this little interference blinking, like this whole wall blinks because it's not windows, it's like a projection. It's screens. But does that mean anything? I don't know. It might be an indicator to let us know it's happening. Like, I still haven't found any mechanic associated to it. I thought there was some sort of power thing that we maybe needed to like wait for there to be battery charge or something, because there were like cables with power, but the cables were on top of the tower, and I now think the tower is just like an uplink to this whole mechanic where, yeah, we can mind travel to the other place, because it feels like it's basically was providing the way to, I don't know what we're doing, upload your mind, upload your consciousness, project yourself mentally to their homeland. So I don't think that's quite related to like there being power. Okay, so now we're on the Hidden Gorge side, so we need to get through this building to get a raft. Okay, so I'm learning some of the layouts of the various locations, but yes, I still get confused as to like, oh, in the ship, where was that? Like, I keep forgetting like which area had what in it. In terms of the different ship rooms. Like right now I'm very focused on this OuterWilds location, so we'll have to come back to some ship business again later, once I know more. Okay, come here, raft. Because I guess how I bring this raft into existence is I light those candles, so if I blow them out then the raft will disappear. Okay, it's the grove, so we just have to get on it without falling in the water, since I'm fighting that hard without jetpacks. Okay, did it. Now through the cave and onto that secret door area, because if you don't do this location first then you can't pass that cave door. Is this the way? Yeah, this is the hidden door. And then we go up here and we can light the bridge. Okay, that's just the dam. Don't panic, we're safe here. Well, we're safe from the water here. We're not safe here. Especially that there's a guy. Ah. What was that? Like, there was like green sparkles going up. Is that because the water? Is that because the water puts out the flames? So there's like a timing element as well. Maybe they're only here on this side if their corpses are like near the flame, or like, you know, there's a flame on the other side kind of keeping them bound. So as the things go off, they disappear from this side too. So that might be another mechanic to like get past them if they're patrolling. Okay, this is ground. I thought it was like water. But where does this lead us? Like, it's hard to see where you're even going because it's so dark in here and there's no candles here. I'm trying not to fall in the water because that would end us. I mean, we can always just come back, but it's a waste of time then, because we have to walk straight from the tower again. Okay, this is a settlement of some sort. Hopefully no one's here. Okay, more of those things. There's creaking sounds, but doesn't appear anyone's here. Another house here, and then nothing else. More things, but no one's here, which again, good thing. Again, I don't think they are friendly. Like, if I saw a Nomai, I would be like, oh hey, which, I mean, kind of what happened, right, with Sladum. Like, I was like, oh hey, I want to talk to you. I want to know anything about you. Let's have a chat, which by the way, I'll still be going back there at some point before I finish the DLC to get the rest of the dialogues, which I apparently missed because I misunderstood how the talking stones were quite working, so I didn't ask all the questions. But yes, when I saw them, I was like super happy to see them and I wanted to talk to them. But I'm just scared. I'm worried. So I'm not so keen to come across them. Where am I going? So nothing here in this forest. We have to go to the big building that's being patrolled. Yeah, not much around there. Just two empty houses. But yeah, even the houses have those things that let you, like, they were strapping themselves into. So like, was there more people, not just in those specific chambers, but actually all over the ship that were doing those things? But how can we go across to this building? Can we even? Or is this just the building we get to from one of the other locations? Okay, because the other way we can go here is this teleporter that last time we've got pulled out while we were midway through doing this. But does it just loop around? Does it take us somewhere? Because yeah, we can see that there, which is just near to where we start. Oh, but that actually means when we start, we can teleport right into here. If we know this is here. So we don't need to like find the hidden bridge and everything. We can just teleport from the entrance. But then what? What is here to find? What am I missing in this darkness? I will have to check ship log to see if that cleared this, to see if that cleared the more to find. Okay, end of cycle. So we'll check our log. We'll check if it says we still have more things to find here. Because if we do, then I don't know how. But at least then I will know there is more. Well, one thing we could do is go there early on, see if the people are still there early on, and what happens if they see me. Because I mean, I think it's gonna be bad, but... No, okay, so it says there's nothing there. Yeah, I heard music coming from the building, but I can't go there. I think the building may be a part of something else. But there's still more in the cove. Okay, I was thinking about the cove. That was the woodland that we were exploring. And we heard the music, but we couldn't go in that building. So now there is only more in the Starlit Cove, but the thing with Starlit Cove is that it has alarms. So I thought everywhere I could go there were alarms. But I'm also not seeing anywhere else with more to explore. I'm gonna try this cave again, even though a few times I said we can't go through here because the ghosts matter. But maybe there is like... I just didn't check quite well enough. Like, oh yeah, maybe we can just about squeeze through. Okay, but we probably want our artifact to come with us. So if we just go here and we squeeze on this wall, we should be fine. Okay, I clearly... Like, I knew there was that passage here. I knew it came from the other side. I saw this door. I knew you couldn't jump from here because that's impossible even with jetpacks. But I just kind of went... And I don't know what to do. There's Ghost Mother there. Clearly did not check well enough. Sometimes I'm silly like that. Okay. Anyway, let's see what's in here. Because I could have been here a long time ago. Okay, this is another eye place. I was like, I don't like this sound, but I guess it's just revealing music. So yeah, that's similar to the other one where we saw them burn the eye place, temple, something they built because they are now mad at the eye. There's some sort of chain, so that could be something going up or down. looks too small for a scout. And control, yes, there was a password. What was the password? Moon, planet, like this was the crescent moon, planet, crescent moon, star, star. Okay, that turns the light off, which then triggers something to come up. Okay, that's a lift, so we're going somewhere, we're going below. There is a lantern. I guess we can just put the artifact in. Ah, don't leave! God damn it. And that's... oh, that's a different door. I guess we can unlock ourselves a passage. Oh yeah, okay, so that comes back into this projection room. So I guess that lantern might be just for here. Okay, let's call the elevator again because I accidentally triggered it with my flashlight because I'm silly like that. But let's take the lantern in case we need it. And what's down there? Hopefully nothing scary. Like, so far nothing scary has happened, but, you know, there's a lantern here too in case we need it. But, you know, I am not trusting this game to not make me die from fear. I'm taking this up because there's a projector up. Okay, so this lights up this area. Okay, so this is in the hidden gorge, right? Yeah, so it says there are reels here. I think this is like the building where we've not explored the bottom because when it's intact, you can't get the lift here from the bottom. But maybe we can jetpack down here. Then this one's showing... okay, there's a secret area in this cove, maybe? So that's behind the village with the tower. And something else. There is a secret area... oh, by like the first building where we watched the reels. Hidden things, which are again the kind of hidden things where if you just looked around you could have found them, you didn't need an instruction. Okay, well, Jesus, that's just a chair. Let's take a lantern, because we have a reel to watch. Which is our collection of things. Okay, reels. The vault, they lower it, and then they stare. Okay, and then they burn the reels, destroy the reels, hide them. Okay, yeah. Oh, do they scan them and then they burn them? So the knowledge is preserved somewhere, but not on the reels because they burn them. This does really seem like there was some sort of conflict in this society. Like, you know, some of them were like, oh no, I bad now, we must destroy everything to do with it. But then clearly that wasn't how they always were, because originally, you know, they made those reels and they made those shrines, temples, whatever you want to call them. Or maybe they were just like places of knowledge. I guess they feel like they were seeing the eye in a more religious way. Like the Nomai, they were always scientific about it. They just wanted to research it, even though they ascribed it like sentient properties. But these creatures here seem to be looking at it more from like, we were worshipping it and now we think it's evil, so we no longer worship it, we must destroy. I mean, that's at least how I'm reading it. Again, might be completely missing the point. Obviously, it's hard to interpret things sometimes when no words are used, right? Okay, so there's somehow reels here. Yeah, like there on those burned out floors. Guess maybe now that we're down, we can go up the other elevator or go up the other side and jump down. Although those reels might be burned, like that might just be the original reel storages, but we have to go to that thing where I think they were still scanning them or something, but then they burned them. Again, probably have to go to Shiplog because Shiplog actually has the correct interpretation of those things we're seeing sometimes, because again, I will see something and be like, oh, that's what it means, but the Shiplog is like, no, that's what you're supposed to read into that. Okay, let's look down from here. Maybe we can like jet back to one of those ledges. Jesus. Every time get scared by it. Like, I don't understand why. Okay, I mean, I'm not seeing anything here. Like, I can jump down here, but yes, I don't see... Oh no, there is a door. I apologize again for my assumptions. I'm doing it again, be like, oh, I can't see anything there. I don't think there's anything there. No, there is. Okay, so this is all the reels they have burned. But... go away with your creepy face pictures. Yeah, so this is like a machine. Does it print those reels? Does it scan those reels? Okay, so we have stairs up back to the cave. Where does this take us? Another closed door. Probably just a shortcut. Okay, another reel room. Is this a reel room we've been in? Yeah, okay, so this is where we watch that stuff. So we already watched the reels from this basement. Yeah, because this is the free resonance reel and the artifact reel. Okay, so this is just access there. Which makes sense that the real storage would have access to further rooms to do with the reels. But then the next place we could go is this corridor with some guy's creepy face picture. I assume we have to take that lantern maybe, but I don't want to. Okay. Did that open? Ah! What is happening? It's looking scarier and scarier. I mean, this is perfect horror game moment where you're looking at a scary picture and a thing just bursts through. That matches the picture. Deep breaths. Okay, do we grab it and run? I had to pause the game because I got scared because the door closed. And also, look at the picture on this reel. It's like demons sucking up this president's thing. Yep, that's still looking spooky. And that's now locked from the outside. I'm sorry I took your reel. Okay. Okay, we can now run up to the projection room to watch this demon reel. No one interrupt us. I do swear, like, again, nothing truly scary has happened yet. So if there wasn't that message at the start of the game that was like, oh, there's scary things, I would probably have just not really thought about this. Like, I'll be like, oh, it's a bit dark, but you know, it's okay. This game is not scary. But now I'm like, just freaked out. Yeah, demons. Yeah, that's the ceiling plates or like something that's like from someone's eye. Oh, there's a secret bridge. Oh yeah, that's that door at the bottom of that building. But yeah, we have to basically... Oh no! We have to blow out the light in the whole building and then walk around in the dark. I need like emotional support. Okay, so that's where they hidden the plates that are not burned out with the codes. We go up at the bandstand and there is a secret bridge that you can't see. You just walk. And then we blow out the building and then that that door unlocks, and then we will be able to access the codes that we need to disable the alarms in the underground lake. But that's not all there is. There are 2 more locations with hidden wheels.